Hey guys, welcome back. Delta Play Gaming back with another episode of Jotun. Now, before I go on to the next story, after I beat Halagaz, I quit playing for the night and decided, let me look at the trophy list. Let me see what I have. Let me see what challenges await me or whatever. And I realized I did the boss out of order. As you see with those highlighted white arrows, I'm supposed to do this guy first. At least I think it's a guy. I don't know who it is, but yeah, like Halagaz is like the last, if not like second to last boss you're supposed to fight.
Undir rótum Yggdrasils á brunnurinn hvergelfir uppsprettu sína og af honum renna allar heimsins ár.
Okay. But she's going to say something more. So, now we're going on to the next story. Ow. That looks like it's a lift of some sort, or... Okay. So, I forget the guy's name, but it's not exactly all that important. But this was the story of how Thor's hammer was stolen. So, Thor, when he got the hammer from the Dwarves, he went everywhere and had it with him. It was basically, they were like almost inseparable. Like he always had it with him. It was the first thing he picked up in the morning when he got out of bed, and it's the last thing he set down before he goes to bed. Like, you can't think of Thor without thinking of his hammer, kind of thing. So one night he's like, oh man, it's time for me to go to bed. Thunk, sits his hammer down, says goodnight, Freya. She says goodnight to him, and they fall asleep. Oh, this is probably gonna... Yeah, I'm probably gonna get killed here or take a lot of damage. But, next morning, Thor wakes up, and he leans over and he goes to grab his hammer, and it's not there. And he leans over to Freya and he nudges her awake and he goes, hey, what'd you do with my hammer? She goes, what the hell are you talking about? He goes, my hammer, it's not here. Where did you put it? Hey, it's Ouroboros. Well, no, it's not eating its own tail. But Freya's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, where I don't know. I didn't take your hammer. She's like, I didn't take your hammer. It's probably wherever you sat it down last. Like, I didn't touch it. And then so Thor's like, okay, she didn't do it. I believe her. Then who the hell would take my hammer? Loki. So immediately he runs over to Loki and he's like, hey, what the hell did you do? Why are you taking my hammer? And Loki's like, dude, I didn't touch your hammer. Like, I already have enough problems with that hammer because of the fact that, it was a huge backfire of a plan. Why the hell would I want to take your stupid hammer? He's like, well, you find out who did. Loki's like, all right, let me go talk. Let me go ask around. And Loki starts, exploring all around, trying to find out who took Thor's hammer. And he just couldn't figure out who it was. No one knew, no one confessed to it, no one knew a thing about it until eventually he came across the King of the Ogres. The guy was just sitting out, in the plain, just kind of just enjoying the day. This nice spring day kind of thing. He was just sitting there, and Loki comes up to me and goes, hey man, what's up? It's like, not much. How's it going with you? It's like, Thor sent me on this quest to find his hammer. He's an idiot, lost it. And the King of the Ogres is like, oh, that sucks. I took it. And I buried it. I buried it so deep that no one would find it. No god could find it. No human could find it. And Loki's like, are you serious? You took the thing? He goes, yeah, I took the hammer. And I'll give it back. Only, and I mean only if I can get something in return. Loki looks at him and goes, well, what do you want? It's like, you're the King of the Ogres, dude. Like, I can get you some treasure. I know some dwarves that can make some, kick-ass, I mean, they made the hammer, they made the spear, they made a bunch of stuff. They can get you some, kick-ass treasures. And the dude's like, dude, I'm a king. I have all the treasure that I want. I can, get whatever I want from that. I don't want that crap. So, Loki starts bargaining with him. He's like, all right, well, what about this? Nah, nope, don't want that either. Nope, don't want that either. No, I really don't want that, man. Look, I'm the king. I'm the king of the ogres. Look, I don't need it. So, he's getting to the point where he's running out of, what else can I give this dude? I'm like, all right, well, what do you want then? And the King of the Ogres is like, I want Freya's hand in marriage. And Loki just looks at him and goes, that might be a problem, because that's not my problem, that's your problem. So, sorry, my allergies are acting up too, so I'm trying not to sniffle into the microphone. But the ogre's like, well, that's not my problem, that is your problem. I will give you... Oh, what is this one? Heimdall. Yeah. That's cool. I get Heimdall's protection. So, anyway, so the King of the Ogres is like, all right, I'll give you 10 days. Give you 10 days. You talk to Freya, you talk to Thor, you talk to whoever. Not my problem. If you can't get him, if you can't get it, can't give Freya to me as a, to be my bride or whatever, Thor never gets his hammer back. And you guys will never know because, you guys are kind of angry, quick to anger and will kill someone without thought. So I know that you guys will kill me and then you really won't get your hammer back. So, oh, you dick. So Loki goes back and tells Thor, and he's like, hey, dude, all right, so check this out. I found where the hammer is. But there's a catch. I'm like, well, what's the catch? He's like, well, King of the Ogres, he's got it. He wants Freya's hand in marriage. And Thor, without thinking, just looks at Freya and goes, "Hey, get your wedding dress on. You're gonna get married to the king of the ogres. Because I want my fucking hammer back." Like, immediately just sells her down the river. He's like, "Hey, you are not much more than just something to be bartered with. You know, I would rather have my hammer than I would rather have you. And I'm lost." And Freya just looks at Thor and she goes, "The fuck that's happening? I don't care that you lost your hammer. Don't care. I am not to be just bartered off like, damn it! You know, I'm not to be bartered off as a, you know, some sort of like, you know, prized cow or something. So, whatever it is that your issue is, it ain't involving me. So you figure it out." Hey, another apple! And so they all three of them sit down and they try to think. It was like, okay, how can we what can we do to get the hammer back? Well, I mean, you know, Freya's like, obviously, I am not doing that. You know, I ain't gonna get married to no ogre. And Thor's like, well, yeah, I can't do it because she said no. And then Freya's like, wait, I have an idea.
Brokkur, leikinn handverksmaður af dvergakyni.
That just sounds like it's an incomplete thought. It's just kind of like, yes. You know, it almost sounds like she just did like a dictionary read. Alright, the bridge is out. So I'm going to have to find the long way around. But anyways. So, they're coming up with this idea. And Freya's like, I got an idea. I got this. Okay, so I won't get into a wedding dress and go get, you know, be the next queen of the ogres or whatever. They might not like where this is going. And Thor's thinking, no, I kind of don't. And she's like, well, why don't you do it? Okay, so where are you going? Man, these guys can run. So anyways, Thor's like, look at me. I have a beard. I have long hair. I've got muscles. Like, I'm a dude. It's gonna be kind of hard to, you know, pass myself off as a woman. And Freya's like, no. We'll put a veil over you. We'll do like big, frilly, loose-hanging clothes to kind of hide your form. And Loki immediately goes, I love it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Just straight up, let's do it. Let's get Thor into a wedding dress. This is gonna be hilarious. And oh, they're actually attacking me. Okay. Why are they attacking me? I'm not here to hurt them. I mean, I am hurting them now, but... So, Thor looks over at Loki and goes, dude, listen to my voice. It's pretty much a dead giveaway that it's not a female's voice. And he goes, oh, I got this. Check this out. And he whips himself up and he turns himself into a female. And in his, you know, was now talking with a female voice, he says, see, I will be your handmaiden. And you won't talk. I'll talk for you completely. I'll say everything that you need to say. And he's like, dude, I still don't like this, Thor. Or Loki, I don't like this. Freya, I don't like this. And she goes, well, do you want your hammer back or not? What do I get here? That dude's mouth is sealed shut. What did I just get? Oh, a decoy! Rah, rah.
Mér hlotnast máttur blekkingarinnar. Heill sé þér Loki.
Oh, it's Loki.
Og svíksemi.
That makes sense with the mouth sewn shut. That makes more sense. Huh. That's kind of cool. So, you know, Freya's like, do you want your damn hammer back or not? And he's like, man, yes, okay. So he agrees, and he puts on the wedding dress, and he puts the veil over his face, so it's, you know, he can't be seen. And he walks with Loki, and Loki takes him in female form, takes him down to where the king of the ogres is, and he goes, see, look, here's Freya. He's like, well, why does she have a veil over her face? He goes, well, I mean, you know, you're not supposed to see them before the wedding. You know, it's a tradition kind of thing. You don't see the bride until you're up at the altar. And the ogre's like, okay, let's feast. And they bring out like just food after food after food. You know, and the whole time you got the ogre, and he's sitting right next to Thor at the, you know, the great table. And right next to Thor is Loki, and Thor's like, dude, I can't do this. Like, he's getting a little handsy. And it's, I can't. Like, you know, he's gonna figure this out. And Loki's like, all right, here, switch me seats. So they switch seats, and basically is kind of that, like, cock block kind of thing, where Loki's like, no, we have to sit here because, you know, you guys aren't officially married yet, you haven't consummated, you know, you have to, it's a tradition for us, for the, you know, for the handmaiden to sit between the bride and the groom. It's just, you know, it's just tradition. No worries, don't worry about it. And the king of the ogres like, all right, fine. Let's keep feasting. Let's keep drinking. Let's keep celebrating. Woo! And they bring out, you know, fish. They bring out beer or mead. They bring out, you know, beef. And Thor is just putting this stuff away because, you know, he's a god. He has a huge appetite. It's high metabolism, whatever. But he eats like 5 fish, at least like 3 or 4 pounds of meat. And he goes through almost a full keg of mead. And the king of the ogres is like, damn, this girl can put it away. And Loki's like, well, I mean, you know, just because it's a girl, you know, our girls are just as strong and as powerful and as, you know, involved as the men. So, you know, they deserve to eat too. They're not as, you know, dainty, delicate kind of women. They can kick ass, take names. So why not? And eventually it gets to the point where they're like, all right, it's time for the ceremony. And, you know, the king of the ogres sits in his chair. Thor sits in the now soon-to-be queen's chair. And the king of the ogres is like, I have something for you, my dear. Bring out my nice new trophy. And on a little, not plate, but a little square stand that has to be carried by like 3 or 4 ogres. They have to lift it up, and they basically have to walk it over, and they sit the hammer right on Thor's lap. And Thor looks at Loki, Loki looks at Thor. And then Loki looks at the ogre, the king of the ogres, and says, "This is a very wonderful gift." He goes, "Yeah, I stole it from the mighty Thor. From your husband. Your husband is an idiot. I stole from the gods." How cool is that? Oh, Marty, back all the way here?
Þú hefur fundið báðar rúnir fjár.
Fjár.
Hella jötunsins sem situr í hásæti sínu. Haltu áfram að kanna svæðið eða snúðu aftur í ginnungagap.
Well, I can't get that apple yet. Oh. Some leftovers. So, you know, when he starts boasting about the fact that he stole the hammer, Loki says, "Well, that is very impressive. Isn't it, Thor?" The dude's like, "Thor? Thor's not here. That's Freyr." I mean, Thor takes the veil off, shows off that, "No, it is I, Thor." And he grabs the hammer, and he just lays waste to all the ogres at the feast, killing all of them, and leaving the king of the ogres, to be the last one, and then he just, wham, slams down on his head and kills him. So these guys just pop out of the ground. Oh my god, really? Where's this?
Fæðingarstaður hinna öflugu Gundnis, Mjölnis.
Oh, the forge. Why can I not kill that guy? I can't kill this guy. I mean, he can't hurt me, but... Oh, I can't get up to the forge? So yeah, that was a, story of how Thor's hammer was stolen and how he went cross-dressing to get it back. Okay, so I believe that is a glitch. Yeah, that is definitely a glitch. So we're gonna go and fight the next god. And that big dude is probably still chasing me, but we can't hurt each other, so it's whatever. And he's still following me. Sorry, guys. I'll just follow the dead corpses of dwarves to find my way to and from. Yeah, I still can't cross that bridge. No. I'm just gonna have to come back. Because there's a trophy tied to getting all of them. Getting all the apples. There's some interesting ones of like beat certain bosses without taking damage, beat certain bosses without using god powers, beat the bosses. I think it's like some of them are like under a minute, some of them are under 30 seconds. So it, kind of gives a little bit of a replay value, so it's not just like, you beat them once and never fight them ever again. There's no challenge to them again. So I will do my best to try and, I'll beat them storyline wise here, but then all the special speed versions will be probably off screen, off camera. So now I should be able to fight Faye. And I do have another story that I would like to tell, but I think, one per video, one per boss, this whole stage. Well, I mean, if this is long enough, or short enough, I should say.
Fé, rún ríkidæmis, valds, gulls.
I know that the last video was by itself because it was a long boss fight and I got a little preoccupied with trying to keep my ass alive. I really hope that those are gold painted toes. Because if not, you got some fungus. But she did say it was, talking about gold, so. And you're just gonna kill. I mean, that is one very masculine looking woman. She's got bigger arms than I do. I'm not really trying to... Okay, there we go. Oh, shit! Yep. Yeah, that is a woman. them, hit them, hit them. Yeah. That was just dumb. Come on, throw your shield and... well, I got rid of a good chunk, but... And then scream. Oh wait, what is this? There's the scream. I love the little xylophone. Oh god, that's a lot. And they're all gone. That is so, like, so gratifying to watch. It's like, yeah, you guys are gonna attack me, and then you're gonna get hit by a frisbee, basically. Yep, there's, yep. Alright. But I mean, I got to phase 2 on my first try, so not too shabby. Yes, run away. Get up. Smushed. Stay still. You guys are dead. Or not. Oh, that got it. Oh, I was supposed to have thought I got all of them, but... Come on, throw. Your aim is way off, lady. I missed that. Whoops. The bigger dwarf pushed me out of the way of getting hit by the shield. That is very beneficial. Okay, phase 2. And you're all dead. Look at that. How much damage. Uh-oh. Well, she split the uprights, so field goal good. Seriously, thank you for pushing me out of the way. That... Okay. Wait, when did... Oh, I can break those pillars. Oh, I think she's gonna kill herself. Oh, well, here's... Come on, come on, come on, come on. Defeat the darkness. Oh. Not good. Have I appealed? Thank you. Well, that's going to do it for the episode. You going to say anything new?
Öskur samferðamanna minna og óvinna hurfu á bak við þrumugníin. Ég fann bragðið af mold og blóði. Fötin límdust við mig þar sem ég hljóp upp á óvinni mínum og gróf exi mín á bólakaf í hvern þann sem dirðist að storka mér.
You're kind of angry.
Í gegnum storminn sá ég föður minn og dökkan skugga á bak við hann. Ég hrópaði varnarorð að honum, en allt kom fyrir ekki. Faðir minn var myrtur. Ofsareiði heltók mig þegar ég sá bróður minn standa yfir föður okkar. Harmakvein mín skáru loftið þegar ég áttaði mig á svikum hans. Hefndin fylgdi skjótt á eftir, ég fórnaði lífi bróður míns til alföðursins.
Oh shit. Okay. So that's another piece to the very messed up family puzzle. But we'll finish this up or pick this up in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, like, share, comment, and subscribe down below. And I'll see you in the next episode.